Hello friends, this is Qasim from nocodeapi.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to build a Google Calendar API. That is one endpoint through which you can fetch all your Google information in JSON and place it in Airtable or on your own portfolio or anywhere wherever you want, because it is JSON and you can use it for automation even through Integromat or Zapier or anywhere, or you can send a webhook to your own website. So there are a number of things which you can do from the data which you receive in JSON. But to get this data, we are not going to get into the complicated details of learning to build an API from scratch in Google or read any of Google's documentation. We're going to use no code API to build it in under 1 minute. So let's see if we can do it. Here you can see that I have my data listed. Currently I have only one event listed over here, and I'm going to fetch it, and I'm going to populate this calendar with new information. For that, I am going to log into No Code API's dashboard. After you have logged in, go to the marketplace. Here, look for Google Calendar. Click on Use this API. Go to Make Calendar API. Authenticate your Google account from where you want to fetch this information. Allow No Code API, and it is going to redirect you back to No Code API. Here, give your endpoint a name. I'm going to fetch all the calendars which are there in my Google right now. I'm going to make a GET request with this endpoint, and it is going to give me 3 calendars. One is for birthdays, another is for contacts, and the third calendar is where I manually add new events or manage my calendar. And next is a get list of all the events. I want to get the list of all the events from the first calendar. Its ID is Qasim Ali 24, and I'm going to copy its ID, and I'm going to attach it in the calendar ID and run this endpoint, and it is going to give me all the events which are there in this calendar. Currently I have only one event. As I shown you in the beginning, its name is video research. It is listed here, and I got it here in JSON. Who created it, when was it created, who all are the invitees, and all the important information. And if I want to get only this event's details, I can do that also by making a GET request to get single event endpoint. It will show me only this event's information. Next, if I want to create a new event, I will have to give the calendar ID, and in the body I will have to attach the body in JSON format. I have one listed already, formatted properly in my notes. I'm going to paste it here, run this endpoint, and it should give me a success message that your new event has been created. So I got 2 new events. These are recurring events. These are created over here, and now I'm going to show you how to add a third email to this event. I want to update the event which I just added. For that, I'm going to go to put update an event request, and here I'm going to give the event ID which I got from here, copy it, paste it over here, and in the parameters I am going to say that the calendar ID is Qasim Ali, and in this and in the body of this request I am going to put it back, and in the email portion I am going to attach a new email, and I'm going to say new at example.com. Run this endpoint, and it should add the third invitee as well. So you can see new at example.com has also been added to this event. Now I have 3 events, and if I want to delete this event, I have a delete event endpoint as well. For that, I will have to make a delete request to this endpoint. For that, pick up your event ID, put it in this field, run this endpoint, and it should give me a message that this was not a valid request. So I'm going to attach the calendar ID as well. Now when I run it, it should say that resource has been deleted. When I go back to Google Calendar, you can see that these events are no more here. You can see that this is very easy to build your endpoint using No Code API. You did all the 4 operations. You created an event, read an event, updated an event, and deleted an event. So it is very helpful if you are building an app around Google Calendars. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, because we are trying to reach 1000, and after that we can further improve the quality of these videos. If you have any queries, you can click on the support button and we will get back to you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.